I need to stop right now. Just thinking about it, I want to bomb the place. Like, I want to rip it a new asshole.
Hi guys, welcome back to ThatBarbDre, where we do reviews and opinion pieces on Nicki Minaj, politics, pop culture, and weird events. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a single post, and enjoy the video. So first things first, I'm very excited to announce that Latto has lost both AMAs that she was up for, while on the other hand, Nicki Minaj won all of hers. It's so good to see that the girls are really flourishing like they said they are. I don't know about you, but it's giving mediocre. The voodoo is definitely working. Even though she doesn't practice it, it just oozes off of her, you know? It's like a spirit. You fuck with Nicki, it's gonna cost. It hasn't been looking too good for Latto ever since she solidified her position on being with the losing side. It's so fucking funny to me because the first thing that these bitches do, in contrast to Nicki Minaj, is bring up Cardi B supposedly being the #1 supporter. But I'm really wondering, why do you think that the legend, the icon, that bitch, Nicki Minaj, needs to come down from her throne and support a new and upcoming bitch up in this game, as if any legend in the game goes down from their throne and goes and does outreach with each and every artist? And even when Nicki Minaj does reach out to these artists and help them and give them encouraging words, you know, most of the time it stays behind the scene, so it doesn't reach the word on the curb. But a lot of the times it turns sour because these bitches think that she's going to just throw them a feature, especially for free, like she did for Megan. That free motherfucking feature in the free motherfucking video that she did for that ungrateful little piggy bitch. No, I should call her a fucking horsey, looking ass bitch, because she didn't even promote Hot Girl Summer after it came out. And we already know that she wanted to be a shady ass phony bitch and she wanted to keep it up. It's not cute and we're not here for it. But at the same time, we have girls like Bia and Malibu Mitch, whom are very gracious and very appreciative of the love and support that they have received from Nicki Minaj, and do not beg for any of her attention and continue to do what they do because they understand that they need to thrive on their own regardless of anything that Nicki Minaj could give them. Recognition, friendship, anything. And simply Nicki Minaj answering a phone call is recognition, you know what I mean? So they need to be on their P's and Q's and worry more about their career than their relationship with Nicki Minaj. Or more rather, a feature from her, because you know they continue to use Nicki. So more good news for the kingdom. A few reference tracks of Latto's have came out, and Coi Leray was caught in the crossfire. Seemingly, the people that are on their label have been floating around different songs to the female artists, and I'm sure the males do the same thing. So, some people took Latto saying this as Nicki Minaj has writers, but we all know that Nicki Minaj writes her own shit. So, a songwriter-producer came out and defended Nicki Minaj against the ghostwriter allegations, stating, "I met Nicki Minaj in 2017 during a studio session with Big Juice, London, and Quavo. We all witnessed her write No Flags, Motorsport, and it was insane to see. It's crazy how people downplay when it comes to writing."
But I remember I did have a dope Burberry trench that I cannot find. It was so dope and sleek and like professional and black when I was in New York. Here goes some hated raid. Get your thirst quenched. Still doing them in this Burberry trench. These birds copy every word, every inch. These birds copy every word, every inch. My niggas. But all my niggas keep the hammer in them. But gang got the hammer and the wrench. These birds copy every word, every inch. But gang got the hammer and the wrench. I like that better. What do you think? Do you like that better?
I like gang
got the...
Next, Coi Leray goes on live to defend herself. Since getting caught in the crossfires of the Latto leaks, she is still on the losing side, so she opts to defend her while defending herself.
Now, what is your process like? How long did it take you to come up with the hook? Did you do the hook first, or did you just start rapping at the top of the beat and then just went into the hook?
Just did the hook first and then the verse. I don't know, it depends. Like when I'm in the studio, like whatever vibe, I'll get some little drink, you know what I'm saying, little vibes. I'll be with my peoples, cause
now what is your process like? How long did it take you to come up with the hook? Did you do the hook first, or did you just start rapping at the top of the beat and then just went into the hook?
Just did the hook first and then the verse. I don't know. It depends. Like when I'm in the studio, like whatever vibe, I'll just a little drink. You know what I'm saying? Little vibes. I'll be with my peoples. Cause
now what is your process like? How long did it take you to come up with the hook? Did you do the hook first or did you just start rapping at the top of the beat and then just went into the hook?
Just did the hook first and then the verse. I don't know. It depends. Like when I'm in the studio, like whatever vibe, I'll just a little drink. You know what I'm saying? Little vibes. I'll be with my peoples.
So you heard her blatantly lie to Nicki Minaj's face, and then you're gonna hear her continue to lie to the rest of the world on live.
What happened to Latto, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. You know, for people to just go and really leak something that's precious to someone, it's just corny. But I'm here to speak for myself, and I do want to give a little education real quick. My whole album, I mean, every single feature written by me. So I know my pen game is super amazing. This does not discredit none of these icons and these artists' talent, pen game, or what they do. There would be no game without writers. Now, when it comes to rap, I also understand that as well. But I mean, you know, I do melodies. I'm melodic. I'm not sitting here trying to rap battle nobody. I'm not gonna, you know, you see my XXL freestyle. I'm not the best thinker when it comes to freestyles, but when it comes to me taking my time and writing a song, I'm amazing. You think if Thug wrote me a song, I wouldn't recut it? If Thug was like, yo, I wrote this song for you, recut this song, I'm gonna recut the whole song. And I'm gonna do it the best way I can. And I'm gonna I could change the words. It's my song, so I could change something if I want to. I could keep it like, that's just how music is created. And y'all need to understand that. A lot of y'all ignorant. Y'all need to grow up. It's not funny.
First of all, it is. To further defend herself, she tries to throw Nicki Minaj under the bus. And she says, I don't gotta lie. I play a part of the writing process. Check the credits. Nicki went and congratulated all of the writers. On her last awards speech, you gotta be dumb to not know what goes on in these studios. Oh, you mean this acceptance speech?
Right? Okay. So I want to take a second to just say thank you to all of the key people that inspired me and who I think inspired my flow. Lil Wayne, Foxy Brown, Lauryn Hill, Jay-Z, Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh. And then I wrote people who gave me huge opportunities that I'll never forget. Kanye West, Beyonce, Madonna, Mariah Carey, Eminem, Britney Spears, Rihanna, and all my Caribbean people. But Beanie Man, thank you for everything, and all of Jamaica, Skang Wagwan. Of course, you guys, I have to thank Drizzy for always saying the things that I need to hear to get me back in the game. My whole Young Money family, Baby, Slim, Mac, my Republic family, Monty Avery, my babies, Wendy, Joe, Josh, Rappo, the whole Republic building. I was talking about artists who worked with me at the beginning stage of my career, and I left a few people out, so I'm just gonna name them really quick. will.i.am, Fergie, Taylor Swift, who had a huge part in the success of Super Bass. Elton John recently, but you know, he's an icon. Christina Aguilera, Ciara, Alicia Keys, Mary J. Blige, Keisha Cole, Gucci Mane, Puffy. I gotta shout out Southside Jamaica, Queens, New York City. All the artists that have helped put us on the map from the beginning. Salt and Pepper, Kid and Play, I think, right? Nas, 50, LL, the whole G Unit. And tonight, someone special with me is Fendi. If you guys know, you know. Fendi, thank you for being there from the beginning, from the come up, for believing me, for seeing something in me when no one else did. Fendi, I love you, thank you. And you guys, the Barbs voted, so this is for the Barbs.
To defend herself, Coi Leray decides to lie on Nicki Minaj's name. She wanted to make it seem as though during her acceptance speech for the VMAs, she was thanking those artists for writing for her. Yet, the only thing that I could think that comes even close to alluding to writing or helping that much with a track is when she said thanks to Taylor Swift for being a big role in the popularity of Superbass or something along those lines. But I'm very sure she was just talking about her rapping it, just like Adele was rapping it on Carpool Karaoke. I do remember clips of Taylor Swift rapping it on the radio, and that's promo for Nicki Minaj because she didn't have to do that.
7.5 to Taylor, what would it be?
Can I play album cuts?
Anything you want to hear.
Okay, I want to hear Nicki Minaj Superbass.
Oh, I love some Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Her Minajisty.
Her Minajisty, I love
Yeah.
it. And I've been listening to it on repeat, and I've really freaked my friends out because I can recite every single lyric to the rap. So this is Superbass by Nicki Minaj.
Do it
I
and
said,
do it.
excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. I mean, my, like Pelican Fly. I mean, you're so shy and I'm loving you, Ty.
Oh, everybody, Taylor Swift!
Now, does that sound like a fan or someone that wrote the song? Plus, Coi was naming people in the industry that are singers and shit like that. That has nothing to do with Nicki Minaj, who is a rapper, and that has nothing to do with rap in itself, because rap is all about writing your shit and it being genuine and authentic and coming from you and not someone else. These new girls are trying to turn rap into a popularity contest rather than a talent contest where the best pen wins. I mean, I like Bia, but I do not like the way she chose to defend herself. A fan replies to a leaked reference track, saying, "I'm so confused, what does this mean? Does this mean Latto wrote the songs?" The reference track was for a whole lot of money, and she said, "No, London J wrote the hook, I wrote the pre and verse, it's not rocket science," while showing the writing credits. And then teases more writing credits. I understand what she's trying to say, but at the same time, you only need to change one word to get a writing credit, so.
We sick of it. Next time. Next time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up on the docket.
Nicki continues to push boundaries, surpassing 5.4 million streams for her Tuka Taka song that recently came out on November 18th, my birthday, and continues to break records, having the biggest dead week for any artist, the biggest solo female rap song on Spotify, the highest peaking rap song on Apple Music, and etc, etc. She's just really dominating the game, especially at a time where people would have thought that she'd be over. These are the things that Latto needs to garner herself before she starts to compare herself to Nicki Minaj and begging for features. Even when you feel as though you aren't being appreciated, continue to do what you do. You need to prove them wrong. If they feel that you aren't big enough and flourishing, then you need to actually flourish. And then there's no denying it. Just as she has congratulated Cardi B, but she has congratulated you, Latto, as well. Miss Piggy marched her two-tone ass to the AMAs and lost both of them, looking dumb as fuck. She really thought, after coming for Nicki, calling her a super freaky grandma, running to Megan Thee Stallion and fucking Coi Leray and Cardi B and the people that definitely don't like her is just really fucking sad. It's honestly really giving.
Little Miss Obsession.
You can't use a song that you got from a reference track that you begged Nicki Minaj to be on and then Mariah Carey hopped on it to drag Nicki Minaj. Like, it just doesn't work. Anyways, thank you guys so much for making it to the end of this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you do not miss a single post that we make, and have an amazing day.
Do you see how that's incredibly offensive?
Yes, I do. That's why I said it.
DeAndre, what you doing here?
Yeah, I've been talking in moonlight. I've been taking bold visits 11 to 2, 5 in the moon, in the dome. He's freaking me out. Got me Latto, dig deep in my mouth. He mesmerized with my eyes and my feminine eyes. And each side he wanna slide up and I'm ready to ride. Surprise in his bundle, condo inside. He getting high on his pussy now. He's getting me down. Cause we can slut, we can fuck, we can dig in the guts, and we can suck to the nut if you ready to bust. I got some double D's, a little waist in his front. So seductive and plush, feel the pussy deluxe. He got a crush on me, now I got him spinning his bucks. He wanna touch on my body while it's tongue on my tongue. We can do whatever you want.